It was sometime late 2002, and I got a call that my dad had a heart attack and a stroke. I was maybe a few months pregnant and just starting to tell people about my pregnancy, and I'd just gotten an ultrasound picture done. The ultrasound picture, total side point, was a skull straight on, and the forearm bones, I forget what it is at the moment, both crossed. So it was like a skull and crossbones. So I was like, oh crap, I'm giving birth to the devil. And my first child was such a good baby and so sweet that everyone was like, oh, just you wait for your second child, because people like to prophesy doom as soon as you get pregnant. Any shout out to any pregnant women who are experiencing that? Oh, you just wait. Anyway, that is important because I was afraid of the second child, especially when I got the ultrasound with the skull and crossbones. And I thought, oh crap, I am doomed. Like, I'm going to have the crappiest child. I'm never going to sleep again. And fear ensued. And then I got that call, and my in-laws at the time came over, who are amazing, by the way, still, I love them. They came over to watch my firstborn while I drove 2.5 hours to see my dad and to go to the hospital. And so I'm driving to the hospital, and I bring the picture of the ultrasound because I want my dad, if he was able to be coherent, to have something to focus on other than lying in a hospital bed, being afraid of dying. And it was early in my pregnancy. I had been very nauseous. I was teaching group fitness before that, and I was really sick, and I was low on energy, and I kept having to go into the hospital to get rehydrated because I was so sick. And that pregnancy really turned into something that I had struggled with my entire life, or really till my consistent memories, and that's fear and anxiety. I was anxious all of the time. My life was so limited by my fear and what it would allow me to do and not allow me to do, which is really nothing. And this pregnancy was a constant state of anxiety. I would be having a panic attack or an anxiety attack, and then I would have a breath and it would pass, and I'd say, oh, I'm not having a panic attack. Oh, I'm not having a panic attack. And it would start all over into another panic attack. That entire pregnancy was one after the other after the other. It was just like more present than my breath. And anxiety used to be something I was really good at. And I don't know if you feel that you're really good at anxiety, or whether you feel, oh, anxiety. But I rarely have anxiety now. Today in my breath work, it's Sunday, I did my beautiful meditation. Thank you, Steve. I went deep inside, and I felt that fear and hunger. And I'm not sure what the hunger was for, but I'll figure it out and let you know. But I felt fear in my heart, and it was just this block. And it was intense and uncomfortable, and it became body chatter. Mind, for me, when I do breath work, becomes body chatter. And it was almost painful, and I don't like to use that word, but it was really uncomfortable. And I thought, I don't experience anxiety like that on a daily, weekly relevance now, because for the first time in my life, I'm going to say maybe 2 years ago, I looked at my daughter who was having an anxiety attack. Surprise. Because chances are, moms and dads, if you have it, you're unconsciously passing it on to your kid. It's not that it's genetic, it's that they're watching every little thing you do from the moment they were born. They were observing you before they could speak. So they know your habits and your patterns, your unconscious ones especially. So my daughter was having a panic attack. And for the first time, I thought, it's going to be okay. We've got this. And it was such a profound shift for me, people. I had been doing this anxiety thing really fucking well for for over 30 years. And for the first time, I could look at her and go, it's okay, honey. And I could guide her through the process and just help her and see her out the other side and support her. It was amazing. So just because you're one way, or just because I used to do anxiety super well, doesn't mean that's the way it's always going to be. And yes, I have moments of fear or panic or whatnot because I'm human, and those are really beautiful guiding lessons, but it is never crippling anymore. And so I felt really called to share this story with you guys and just let you know that, yeah, it sucks, but it doesn't have to be there forever. You can take those next steps. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Much love.